So you're like placing your cake like so fast, but you're like moving, and then you have to ring the bell, and if you do it first you win the card. A lot of people are like, oh, Wingspan is the best game, and I was like, I don't get it, and now I get it. Hi, how are you? I hope you're doing great. It's been a while since my last video, and I'm so excited to be here again. I just bought a new microphone and I'm so excited. Today I'm gonna do a video of the games I've played recently in the last couple of months, which have been like a lot. I'm not gonna talk about all of the board games, but I'm gonna talk about like my favorites, like the ones that like stood up in the recent couple of months, and I hope you like it. First of all, my name is Elena. I'm best known as Kiki and Pink, the girl with the half face. I do reviews, reels, and everything. I'm also on Instagram and TikTok if you wanna go find me there. And I also do like reviews of the games, like what I think of the game, pictures of them, and a lot of things. So if you can go to the other social media platforms and look for me. The first game that I have to talk about is this gem over here. It's, oh my god, it's so heavy. It's Wingspan. I have played this before, maybe like 2 years ago when I was starting my channel. And well, the difference now is that I play it on my language. For those of you that don't know, I'm from Mexico, so I speak Spanish. And the game that I played, it was in English, of course. And I played this with my husband, and we both speak English, of course. But it's not the same when you're playing like a heavy board game, because you have to be thinking, what should I do next? And then you have to be translating everything. And it's like a lot, and it's not that enjoyable. And with this in Spanish, we had such a good time. A lot of people are like, oh, Wingspan is the best game, and I was like, I don't get it. And now I get it. I'm obsessed with this. And if you have to buy this thing. It's like such a good board game. It'll make you think, and you have to think the strategy if you want to buy that card, and if you want to put it, you have to get some eggs, and it's a lot of things that you'll be thinking. And I had such a good time with it. Like, I cannot talk about it enough, because yeah, you need this game in your collection. This is Wingspan. Now for my second game, it's one that it's heavy. For me it was heavy, but it's so worth it. And I thought that it was not gonna be that worth it, but I played it and I loved it. This is Three Ring Circus by the Beer, and it's such a good game. And I also love that the beer, it's all over the world, and the cards don't have any language, they just have like an iconography, so it's easy to understand like everywhere. Like, you don't have to be translating every card if you're in Mexico, United States, France, I don't know. It's such a great thing about the beer games that they started to think about that. Like, they can sell their games everywhere, and you don't have to be translating or changing the game. It has a lot of things that you're thinking. Like, if I perform, I will gain things, but also the Barnaby caravan is going to move, and once the Barnaby caravan like turns around all of the board, the game will be over. So you're like thinking, if I perform, it's gonna move and it's gonna end the game sooner, so I need to be more prepared for my next performance, and I'm gonna hire some other entertainer. I know the artist at Mexico, and he does such like amazing artwork. I'm obsessed with it. It's so much worth it, and I think that it's not that expensive. So if you want something medium heavy, this is a great addition for your collection. And now I'm gonna talk about a game that I played before, maybe like 1 year ago or less, and we played it recently and we loved it again. This is Trekking Through History. It's a game that the components are so well made. A game that if you're looking for something easy that plays in between 30 to 45 minutes, for me it's like one of those perfect games that has everything. The colors, the artwork, the way of playing it. It's not, you can explain this in like 10 minutes or less, and you'll be playing it like so fast. But I have to say something. I played it on the 2-player count, and it's an amazing game because you can do like kind of a strategy, because you know if he takes a card, you can take one of the other cards. But I also played it on the 4-player count. When it's a 4-player game, you'll be like waiting a lot and it's not that enjoyable. In the 2-player account you can like play faster, so it's a great game. I recommend it more at the 2-player account, but it's also good on the 4-player account. Just for me, 2 players, it's the perfect number. And that's Trekking Through History. I feel like from now on the games are gonna be lowering on the complexity. They are all like easier than the first ones. Like this one, we played this last week. It's Kabuto Sumo. It's one that I wanted to play for a long time. This is the game. We have a platform and we're like sumo beetles that we want to like take the competitors out of the ring so we can win. It's such an easy game because you'll be taking tiles and just pushing them into the ring and trying to push your opponent out of the ring so you can win. But it's such a like fun game because you're like only doing that, but you're like thinking, and if I push it that way I can get more tiles so I can keep on playing. And the beetles also have like an ability, like if you have 2 small chips you can like change it for a medium chip. So I was doing that a lot, like here are 2 small chips, I want 1 medium. And also you can like change, I don't know, depends on the beetle, you can change like a large tile for the tile of the beetle, which can be a cactus, which can be a lot of things. And I enjoy this one like a lot. And if you like easy games that you can play like in 15 to 20 minutes, this is a great like addition. I also saw that it's better at the 2-player count. I only play it at the 2-player count, I don't know at the 4-player count. But a lot of people told me like it's great at 2. And well, I don't know. For me, it's a great one. And if you want something easy, cool, and like with great components, this is it. For the next game is one that I don't have here with me. It's mine, but I borrowed it because it's a game that you cannot get here. So this is the Vale of Eternity. Such a good game. I had like, I don't know, it blew my mind. It's not that hard to explain things. The game, it's easy, the artwork, it's amazing, and we had such a good time with it. Like I didn't expect it to be that entertaining because it's not like fun. Yeah, it's like you're thinking, if I take that card, I can take it and place it in my hand, but I also can take the coins worth that card, that are worth that card, and I can buy this card. So you're like thinking, I should take the money and then pay for that card, and that it's going to help me at the end score more points or in the middle of the game. And you'll be thinking a lot, and it's not like burn braining, but it's like the perfect kind of burn, like when you're, yes, I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna do that, and for the next turn I need to pay for that. And I loved it, and it's such a perfect game. And that's the Valley of Eternity. I think one editorial from the United States bought it, so it's going to be available for everyone, I think so. So yay! The next game, I've seen a lot surrounding it, and I wanted to play it to see what was the game about. And this is Sea Salt and Paper. It's so tiny, you can carry it everywhere, and it's also like not so hard to explain, but it's one that I cannot win. I played it twice, and the 2 times I lost. Although I loved it because it's a good game, the artwork is cute, and it's a game from Bruno Catala, which is an amazing board game designer, and the game is great. If you're looking for something that you can carry everywhere and it's not that hard to explain and it's a good one, this is it. This is Sea Salt and Paper. The artwork is great, and you'll be thinking also because In this game, you will be placing cards on the front of you, and those cards can give you advantages for the game. Like if you place 2 of the same, you can take a card, or you can do something in order to like upgrade your game. And the points you have on your hand and in front of you are gonna be worth. Also the ones on your hand, which is something that I've never seen. Always is like the ones you place in front of you. So you don't know the points of the cards that they're holding. So you're only seeing what's in front of them, and you're thinking maybe they have something like this, and whenever you want, as long as you have like I think 7 points in front of you, you can say like, okay, the game like the game ends now, no? And if you say that, if you say something like the game ends, it's like, okay, it ends and you cannot do anything. But there's another thing you can say, I don't remember the name, but everyone gets another like turn, and if you win more points. And it's like you're thinking, maybe I have more points, but if I don't, I'm gonna be losing some points. So what should I do? Should I end the game now, or should I wait for another turn and then like hope that I have more points than the opponent? It's something that I've never seen, and I loved it. And this is sea salt and paper. Next up is cakes. I think this game can only be sold in Spain and Mexico. I don't know where you can find this in United States, but it's such a fun game and you have to have it, because I'm sorry for my voice, but it's so entertaining. I have so many videos playing this one, but well, we're all laughing like so hard because it's such an entertaining game. You're gonna have your cake here and you're placing your like cards on top of it. It's kind of a Rhino Hero, but better because everyone has their own cake and they're trying to stack the piles. And the first to do, like if it's a 3-layer cake or a 2-layer cake, the first to do what the card says, they'll get the card. So you're like placing your cake like so fast, but you're like moving, and then you have to ring the bell, and if you do it first, you win the card. It's such an entertaining game, and I just love this. And you have to have it in your collection. It's called Cakes. You have to see this game. I love the box. This is Picnic Twist, and it's like a picnic box, so you can carry it like this. The artwork, well, I love this kind of artwork, kind of kawaii. And the way of playing I loved it. We'll have, per turn, we're gonna get 2 of this like things. And we're gonna choose one, and then the player on your right is gonna send you the other one, and you're gonna place them on your picnic table. And at the end, you want to have the most of the same food or drinks together. And you're also thinking on the tablecloth. You have to have like this placed together, like with the food, and depending on how many do you manage to pull together, you'll win points. So it's an easy game because it's pretty quick. You're just gonna take 2 cards, and then you're gonna choose one, you're gonna take the other from your other player, and you're gonna place them on your, I think it's 4x4 square. So it's cute, it's simple, and it's easy, and I loved it. It's Picnic Twist. Thank you for getting this far. I hope you liked the video. I'm so excited to be back. I hope I can start doing the videos weekly like I used to do. It's not that easy, but I'm gonna try because I love talking about board games. You know that this is like my passion. I'm happy talking about them, and I need to do this. So I hope I can keep on doing this. If you like it, remember to like the video and also subscribe if you can. And if you don't follow me on my other social media platforms, remember to go there. On Instagram, I post a lot of content in English. TikTok, it's more for Spanish, so that depends on what you prefer. And so thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!